Hey everyone, this is Link and welcome to 5 Minute Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing One Way Heroics. One Way Heroics is a roguelike RPG in which you have to stop the darkness from spreading by killing the Demon Lord. Simple, right? Not really, but I'll talk about gameplay and mechanics later. Let's start with character creation. When you start a new game, you have to create a hero. That involves choosing a name, a class, and perks. The two basic classes it starts you out with are the Swordsman and the Knight. They are essentially your well-rounded characters. You can unlock more characters by completing tasks in the game. You can also buy them with heroic points, which I'll cover later. There are a total of 6 classes you can unlock, with each class having a unique special move. Lastly, the perks are how you can specifically tailor your hero to do what you want with them. They either add to your basic stats such as strength, or they can give you an ability in games such as lockpicking. Character creation overall is very good. It allows you to repeatedly create characters with different stats to try out new things, or you can stick with what you know works. The layout of Character Creator is simple yet pleasing to the eye, and my only complaint is with the perks system. You start out with 3 slots for perks. I figured you could only ever have 3, but as I kept playing I noticed I had 4 and all of a sudden 5, with no clue to how I unlocked them. After you make your character, you get to choose the difficulty and the level select. Currently I only have 2 difficulties unlocked, but I believe there are harder ones. For level design, it's completely random as far as I can tell. However, after you finish the game and come back, you can choose to replay your world again, or you can complete another random world. Below, there are also level modifiers to your game that make the game harder or more interesting. Now on to the gameplay and mechanics. Your quest is to defeat the Demon Lord and stop the spread of darkness. The darkness is the left side of the screen, and if you touch it, you die and must start over, same as if you die to enemies or terrain. Yes, on one of my playthroughs, I actually stumbled down a mountain and killed myself. The game is always paused and it doesn't continue until you move or do an action such as drinking a potion or swinging your sword. Every action or movement you take advances the darkness further and further to the right. Avoiding the darkness isn't too difficult on its own, however it's when you get caught in dungeons or on the other side of mountains is when you get caught out. The game realizes this will happen, and to help a little bit, they gave each hero a special move called Awakening. What this does is pauses the game for 3 of your actions or movements without advancing the darkness or enemies. It gives you 5 uses of this during a playthrough, and once you run out, you cannot get more. The whole idea of the darkness spreading is really cool to me, and it's what makes this game. It's very, very hard, and will take a couple of playthroughs till you know exactly what you can and can't get away with. Overall, the mechanics of the game are great. I love the idea of the darkness. It makes the game unique. The gameplay is great too, no bugs or problems, and I enjoy the pixel art graphic style. After either dying horribly or defeating the Demon Lord, it will bring you to a screen where it will tell you how you died, and then give you advice depending on how well you did. The next screen gives you some stats and rankings for your game, as well as awards you with hero points. Depending on how well you do in a playthrough will determine how many hero points you get. These hero points can be used to unlock different classes of heroes, if you don't want to manually unlock them. It also allows you to unlock new perks and expand your Dimensional Vault. Your Dimensional Vault is like a safe. You put items from your playthrough into it, and you can access them on future playthroughs. So if you want to bring items from game to game, you can. This will really help you if you're struggling. The game also has a very cool replay feature where you can watch a simplified replay of the game you just played. It shows you where you move on the map, what items you pick up, enemies you kill, and NPCs you talk to. It's really interesting that they added this feature, and I enjoyed watching my replays. One Way Heroics is a very good game. Character creation is simple, looks good, and does its job. The gameplay is good, and the mechanics are really cool. The story isn't there the entire game, but let's be honest, games like this you don't buy for the story. This game definitely has replayability, as there are many different classes and perks, and you can randomly generate a new world every time if you want. I would definitely recommend One Way Heroics, as it is a great game and $3.49 on Steam. For this price and how much you get out of the game, it is definitely worth it. This has been Link from 5 Minute Reviews. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time for another review.